What's up everybody, it's Stress Free. I'm back in another Diablo 4 video. Let me take a look how burning Hydra Sorcerer takes on Escalating Nightmare Dungeon plus the new Astaroth fight. I'll have the build guide at the end of the video if you guys want to take a look at that. Plus I'll have the fight also linked and the timestamps and all the tiers of the Escalating Nightmare Dungeon in the timestamps. And plus the gear I was running if you guys are interested in that. Try to subscribe, I appreciate all the support. Now let's get to the escalating dungeon. Alright, so now let's do like a quick overview of the build I was running. So pretty much for the gear, pretty much very basic build. I don't have any crazy items here, and still does a lot of the content on tier 3. As for the helmet, we got Snowville Adventure helmet. We got here the aspect is you gain unstoppable while casting armor, and you get 25% damage reduction. Next we got Bone Weave armor of concentration. The usual, we got 200 int, 387 armor. We got cold resistance, bear regen, and percentage total armor. And for the aspect, we got casting conjuration skill grants you 28% damage reduction for 5 seconds. Pretty much more defensive layers. Next we got for the gloves, we got battlecasters warlords gauntlets. Got lucky hit chance, damage over time, +2 to core skills, Hydra damage, and Hydra lucky hit chance. As for the aspect, we got the conjurations have a chance to gain +1 rank to your conjurations for 12 seconds. This can stack up 10 times. One of the strongest aspects for the build. Next we got the pants. We got Archer's Folds of Disobedience. We got Int, Life, Lightning Res, Poison Resistance, Bear Regeneration, and Disobedience. Increase armor for every time you do any kind of form damage, and stacking up to 34%. And oops, I totally forgot the rune words on the chest. We have Mystical Frost Nova. Do that probably Barbarian one, be also pretty good. And on this one, we got Pak Sec, and that's one that gives me the Wolf Companions. So I could have the Primordial Bindings is always on, and it's maximum stacks. And what else we got? So the boots. Liquor Step, including finding a great affix one, but this one's great. Gives a ton of movement speed, old damage, and reduces the cooldown of your ultimate. As for the weapon, we got a two-handed staff, Serpentine Fulmination, we got here life, damage percentage, damage over time, Hydra damage, and the Cast of Hydras have +6 heads. And the one that makes this build pretty much thick is the Serpentine aspect. Hydra deals 2.80% increased damage per mana you have had when summoned. Casting Hydra consumes all your mana. And another item that pretty much makes this build function is Ophidian Iris. Is the new unique that this season. Inherent affixes here +30% resistance to elements, and casted Hydras have +2 heads. You also get 22.8 intelligence percent, 19.9% attack speed. You get pyromancy damage, and you get +3 to primordial bindings. For the unique aspect, you get Hydra is now a core skill, always summons a 3-head Hydra whose attacks explode on impact. And for each head above 3 that would have had, Hydra instead grows larger and deals 58% increased damage. And for the jewel, we got after you deal damage over time to an enemy, they take 0.033% more damage over time from you forever. So yeah, this is probably the strongest item for this build, and you definitely want to be looking for one that's close to 100% increased damage for each Hydra head. And probably you want, not like me, but of course I got lucky and hit 270% pyromancy damage, all 3 hits instead of primordial bindings, but okay, we'll take it. As for the ring, I got Scream Seal Engulfing Flames, we got maximal life, sent lucky hit chance, damage over time, infernal cooldown reduction, and Hydra damage. And the aspect here is you deal increased burning damage to enemies for each second that remain burning, up to 45% after 5 seconds. Additionally, you deal 22% increased burning damage to enemies that are not healthy. And next, of course, we got Talrash's loop. We got lucky here with the GA and cooldown reduction. Gonna get lucky as second temper, but we'll see, maybe the third one will hit. And of course, you want to be looking for, and we also got lucky with a 22.8% on damage increase for 8 seconds. And for the jewel here, you get 20% more mental damage and take 10% more damage. And on the Talrash's ring, we have after you injure or kill an enemy, your summons are empowered, growing larger and dealing 50% more damage for 4 seconds. That's pretty much for the gear. Let's see what we got for the skill assignments. This is standard pretty much. Got devastation, we got elemental dominance here. Next we got our defenses. We got flame shield, teleport, and ice armor. And of course glass cannon. And we got the Hydra, pretty much one. I got the burning damage one. We got precision magic, we got protection, primordial bindings, very important. And also I'm running familiar for the extra 10% increase elemental damage. I'm also testing out the firewall, see how it is to get the extra mana regen. So far, it's alright. Kind of a little clunky, but I'll do more testing. Here we got, of course, Inferno, and we got Permafrost, Icy Touch, Fury Surge, Endless Pyre, and Warm. As for the key passive, we got Combustion. We got extra burning damage. As for the skills, we got Hydra, Ice Armor, Flame Shield, Inferno, Familiar, and firewall, and I'm testing out the firewall enchantment to see how good it is. And for the Paragon board, let's get to the beginning. Here we got Conjure. Next we got the Elemental Summoner board with Pyromaniac. Next we got the Burning Instinct from a burning damage, and we got Flame Feeder here. Next we got Searing Heat and Torch, and we got a Fundamental Release with Tactician. Alright, so that's pretty much it with the Paragon board. That's why Mercenaries. I'm trying out the Altkin for extra burning damage, and that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you guys think of this new escalation that Blizzard added. I probably would have designed it a little different than this, where it gives person more of a choice, and you don't always see the last boss in every run, which is kind of also weird. You should be collecting keys, then you summon the final boss. But yeah, there's like lack of customization in this thing. You just gotta find a random key and just use it. I wish to just put in some kind of system where you actually affect your runs more. So far it feels pretty static, but I guess it's a better improvement than what Nightmare Dungeons were before. But yeah, that's like one of my gripes about this system. Well, one of many. Probably go into more details, but that'll take up more time. But yeah, I appreciate everybody watching. Thank you for the support. I'll catch you all in the next one. Take it easy.